Hit the button.
I hit the button.
Hit the damn button. You idiot. Start the show.
Hit the damn button. Watch the show. Son of a bitch. Don't let me sick. You said it. Hit the goal.
Wait, what is this? This is literally breaking.
Yes, Jordan Schultz. Breaking news. Apparently, the Ravens are backing out of the Maxx Crosby trade.
Oh my God! How do you back
They
out?
pulled out. Philip Rivers will be very disappointed.
Oh my goodness!
Actually, wait. Whoa, wrong one.
Whoa, what the fuck was that? That was Inception right there. This is insane. This is literally breaking as your dumbass hits go live.
Oh,
2
yeah.
minutes late.
It's just how it goes. Apparently, it must have been something with the contract along those lines.
Oh, no. Did he fail a physical?
Could have been because there was injury issues.
Usually
Travis Kelce returning. But I'm trying to find it because it looks like Rappaport apparently. Ian Rappaport apparently has confirmed it or tried to. Yeah, trades are not official until the league year begins. Here it is. From the Raiders themselves, the Baltimore Ravens have backed out of our trade agreement for Maxx Crosby. We will have no further comment at this time.
Goodness. Holy shit. Holy shit. This literally just happened. You're getting the live reaction. This is, I don't even
That's
remember.
huge. I thought, as I said, I figured that.
Can you think of a trade in our lifetime that was backed out on? After
there have been a
it had
couple
announced? Who?
I know hockey trades have been that. If you're talking coaches, Josh McDaniels, he backed out of the coaches.
Okay, that's not this. This was an inked. It seemed like an inked deal where
it was agreed to in theory. It wasn't actually official until the season starts officially tomorrow.
Golly. So they had time to back out. Dude, what if they went and shopped and like got some intel?
Or got a better deal.
Yeah. That could be.
Actually, it looks like the Ravens backed out. Maybe the Ravens found a better edge rusher. Maybe it could be something.
That's what I'm saying. Are they in a play for Trey Hendrickson?
Could be Hendrickson. Maybe Myles Garrett if we're thinking super pie in the sky.
I'm just saying. No, why would the Browns trade Garrett? They just re-signed him.
I don't
know. Unless they're being the dumbest franchise on earth. It's got to be Hendrickson or something, man.
Also, Cam Hayward is back in the Steeler uniform. We're bringing back the gang, and we're going back to a 9-8 Super Bowl.
All right, we got a lot of moves. This one is so curious because Maxx Crosby, it seemed like a done deal. All the memes came out. I think FanDuel did one with Joe Burrow as Piper Perry on the Bang Bus couch or something like that. And everyone was like, yo, delete this.
Oh, actually, what it could be? What if somebody did like an insider trade with Koshi? What if Maxx Crosby did it like Giannis? What if it's something like that?
Now he knew he was gonna fail the physical and he put like a 100 racks on himself getting on not being traded. And then he fucking got backed out of that shit.
Yeah, the Ravens would keep their 2 firsts because the trade was never official.
I gotta find a way to scam Kalshi. Because if they're gonna exist,
you have to be an insider. That's the key.
I'm just saying
it has to be something along the lines of we make a thing like, what are the chances of 5 and 3 breaking up, and we're at like 0%, and then we collude with each other to put a bunch of money in Kalshi, and then we break up. That's how we do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Giannis did it with the deadline.
Kalshi I cannot believe it's legal. Like,
well, the thing is, they're probably throwing money left and right. They're probably throwing money that makes DraftKings blush. That's the problem.
It's just crazy. You can set up your own bet, and then people can start trading on it.
Yeah,
like I can
just set up
like something.
It's too ripe for corruption, and there's no way you can enforce it. Yeah, that's the problem.
It's like, will tree fart on stream?
That's an easy 100%.
Yeah. And then they set up your office there with.
Will Tree say indubitably during a stream? Yeah, that's pretty basic. Indubitably.
Will the Giants do something dumb in free agency, which they have not, but still
not yet?
I could see
Titans, this. Are you going to be rooting for the Tennessee Titans? Because it looks like they're bringing in a lot of former New York Giants.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go through the moves right now.
Yes, sir.
Before we get to the
want to go from team to team, or do you want to? Yes, sir.
Let's just go. Let's just go in not the monetary value, by AAV, which is going to give us the biggest indicator of what these free agents were worth, not length necessarily.
Well, not really length, but there were some really weak markets out there. You can already tell from the first few names up there. Jared Oberfeld for 5 bones. Dear baseball, I hope you have fun this season. You need both a cap and a floor. Just remember one thing: winter is coming.
I think they're prepared to go.
They already are. They're prepared, and they have a $2 billion war chest. So they're prepping long haul.
Oh, for sure. It's not just the owners that are pissed off at the players. The owners are pissed off at the other owners.
Correct.
And not
just that, they're pissed that the RSN deal's going, and a lot of them have lost a lot of money.
Yeah,
they've lost their revenue streams, and they don't think they can compete.
Yeah, they have so much house cleaning to do, and the players are about to play, so that it's not like they can lock themselves in a room and figure this shit out. No. I feel like baseball is prepared to probably go to cancel an entire season.
What's worst case scenario?
Yeah, because they're jacking off the hockey. Hockey did that,
hockey did it. But here's the thing: hockey had eventually got what they wanted because the players kowtowed. They got the salary cap on the floor, and parity has been significantly stronger. Because if you remember, back in 2003, 2004, the New York Rangers had a salary cap nearly double, maybe triple, quadruple a lot of teams. They had something like an $85 million payroll. They still couldn't make the playoffs.
They're going to try to break the union, and they're going to be look,
they're going to splinter the union
under this format.
They're going to splinter the union because there are divisions there as well. The only people that are getting paid are the elite. If you're a rank and file player, you're getting left in the dust. Kyle Tucker's getting $60 million a year. He doesn't have a war over 6, and he spends most of his time. He has a lot of injury issues. So here's the question. Do you think Kyle Tucker's worth $60 million a year? It's like, wait a minute. If you're a guy like a Tommy Pham or a Michael Taylor or Ryan O'Hearn, or maybe a guy who, is a regular bench player, really solid, but is not going to get like the big bucks. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly feel like the negotiation with the players might go easier than the proposal itself, because the players, they just ultimately, they're like, we need checks, and they don't have a $2 billion war chest to last. And
the question
realize their time as an athlete is limited. The owners, they don't have to, their time as billionaires is, pretty long.
Yeah, unless they fuck it up, like
Ruben, I'm just saying, an athlete's career is finite. You can be a billionaire for a long time if you got enough money. I feel like I don't know, that I feel like the players will cave much sooner than other owners. Like Bob Nutting has no reason to give up his fucking honeypot deal.
Oh God, right? No. But the problem is, once again, the RSN deal for Pittsburgh, it got halved because they combined it with the Penguins now. So
okay, this is a football stream. Let's talk about football.
Well, we're talking about. There's a lot going on, dude. We have baseball, football. We have the NHL trade deadline going on. There's so much happening, dude. And Bailey Reichert, the New York Jets, where the quarterback room consists of a QB where the owner publicly crapped on him and a QB they gave up on 11 years ago. They're probably trade fields. But Geno Smith.
Geno Smith coming back for the second act. Dude, think about the Falcons QB room right
the Falcons.
Now,
it's so great. You have an insurance policy for a quarterback, Michael Penix, who is injury prone and has severe questions about his long-term viability at the position, with Tua Tagovailoa.
I'm surprised they didn't
they're cornering the market on lefties.
Right. And then add what's his name? Kyler Murray in that mix, and you've just got the most worthless, overpaid QB room in all of sports.
And not
like
just
they
that,
still have a QB problem. They add to
they
it.
have a massive QB problem. I like Michael Penix, but once again, he has 3 ACL tears in 5 years. But not just that, it's just yeah.
All right, one more super chat, and we'll get to like the first 10 of these. I definitely want to talk about what the Giants did. Some of these I don't, Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, Red Rhino 49. This week in F1, Oscar decided to break his fans' heart early. Yeah, he crashed out before the starting line.
Damn.
Mercedes looked like a rocket ship. Ferrari done another Ferrari. Can't wait for next month when F1 puts turrets on top of the cars. No, they're going to get bananas and green shells. That's what they're going to do.
That would be so cool.
Oh, it's Lewis Hamilton with the blue shell. Wait a minute. No, that's Lance Stroll, and it's taken out Verstappen. He's hit the wall.
If they did Mario Kart in real life.
Yeah. How do you feel about the F1 cars? Because I'm hearing a lot of derision about them.
I have not looked at the kit. So
they've embraced embraced like electric batteries now, and I think that's causing a lot of issues on straight line speed. And that's what they're having issues with. And apparently there are a lot of comparisons to the car of tomorrow in NASCAR, which is not good. But here's the thing, NASCAR, smart. I haven't heard a bad thing about NASCAR all year, which is good. Because honestly,
it seems like
they're actually allowing them to race. Just fucking great.
Listen, if you're like a rich team, like wouldn't it serve you well to go out and buy some of those expensive ass batteries and find out what their fucking limit is in terms of like charging or what you can do to fuck with them? The teams with the money, they find some edge. They figure it out. Those fuckers are smart, and all they do is sit up at night thinking about how they can get 0.001 mph out of that fucking car. And I just know that the smarter teams are just spending money on figuring everything out that they can. Every second matters.
And I was out praising F1 in my NASCAR video, which is fucking
not Aston Martin.
The jinx is real.
Yeah.
They're pulling a Ferrari in real time. Let's do one more here.
All right. One more.
Instinctive 0. The 2013 Jets have Geno Smith and Demario Davis. The 2026 Jets have Geno Smith and Demario Davis. Surely will work this time. Oh, the Falcons still have a QB problem. Yes, Tua is totally it. And he's getting $90 million from the Dolphins.
And Kirk Cousins literally has no knees. And fucking
he has no Achilles, no knees, no Achilles. And yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Watch him go back to Minnesota as a backup.
He could.
That makes
for JJ McCarthy?
Yeah, no. Spell JJ McCarthy.
I thought they want to move on from JJ like forthwith.
I have no idea. It depends what Koesi Adolfo Mensa. Like, he loved JJ McCarthy, but his drafting was fucking putrid. Yeah. That's why he got fired. They saw Sam Darnold do well in Seattle, and they're like, fuck you, you're fired.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jalen Phillips to Carolina. I'm going to say that's a dub. Zero guaranteed money. That's crazy.
No, it's $80 million guaranteed.
Guaranteed at signing. Oh, yeah, so no signing bonus.
No, $80 million guarantees. Wow. That's 3 years guaranteed. Here's the problem with
that's
Jalen
a deferral.
Phillips. Yeah, but here's the thing. Can he stay healthy? And he only had 2 sacks with the Eagles.
Yeah, what's with Pro Reference trying to verify us all the time?
I don't know, because they have a lot of bots, I'm guessing.
Yeah. All right, yeah, he missed half the season last year. 2025 was a monster season.
He had missed a couple seasons here, but he got traded in the middle of the year, but he didn't really do much last year. He has a lot of talent, but not for $30 million.
Oh, no. This fucking chart confused me. Yeah, he played last year. It says 2 teams, 17 games.
Yeah.
But the year before he was banged up.
He tore his Achilles in 23.
Yes. And then the year before that, he only played 8 games.
Mm-hmm.
But he's had,
That's my concern.
Okay, so I think it's a win. I think he's a decent player. He played.
Yeah, I think he's talented. He's just way overpaid for what he is. Mm-hmm. Guarantee me that he's going to reach this. I'll be fine with it.
8 sacks, baby. But that could have been that scheme that year, or something, maybe they had good coverage behind him. But he got 5 total sacks last year? Yeah. Dude, any sack number above 5 is pretty good for
$30 million for an edge rusher with 5 sacks?
It depends on who the guy is. Last year Brian Burns 8, but there were other guys that were involved that allowed Brian Burns to get those one-on-one matchups, When Kayvon was out there, it really helped Burns. When other players, when safeties are coming off the edge and blitzing, it helps your edge rusher. It could be scheme. I'm just saying. Alec Pierce to the Colts.
Dude, that is apparently
crazy.
He's not offered more money, but it is ridiculous because Alec Pierce is a one-trick pony. You paid $28.5 million for Mike Wallace.
Yeah.
Because Alec Pierce had a career year. He's a decent player, but not for, as I said, he has 47 receptions, 1,000 yards, but he was a deep ball threat. Like, that's mainly what he is.
He's a special.
And you're paying $28 million for that.
For 40 catches?
Yeah.
That's not number one. That's a slot guy.
No, he's a number two. But the problem is he's a deep ball threat. He doesn't have a shorter mid-range game. So that's the problem. It's, as I said, it was a really weak market when Alec Pierce was the best option they had. And they couldn't franchise tag him because they used the transition tag on Danny Derps.
All right, Tyler Linderbaum goes to the Raiders. That they just got this. They thought they were getting some draft picks. Dude, how bad? I didn't even think about that. How bad does that fuck the Raiders? They now everything that they've been logging in their books for getting ready for this draft has to be thrown out the fucking window.
Well, combination of things. They probably had it for a couple days. They were thinking about what to do with those first round picks, but they're probably going to have to make a deal with Crosby because if they assume they're trading him, Crosby assumes he's not getting back in that building. So I don't know what to tell you. And the thing with Linderbaum too, the center market and the interior line market, they're all insanely weak. Tyler Linderbaum, hell of a player. I love Tyler Linderbaum. Fully guaranteed 3-year deal, $60 million bonus, and the highest paid center in NFL history.
Yeah, people were a little surprised by this. They got sticker shock from Tyler Linderbaum's salary. But I mean, they must see something. They must have looked at something and
Linderbaum was really good.
It was really they're desperate because
they don't have a center. They've had offensive line troubles because they wanted Jackson Powers Johnson. He didn't work out. So he might get traded as like a buy low candidate. Hope you can get some of that power. I love Jackson Powers Johnson coming out of college. Yeah. But once again, it's just the Ravens balked at the player option for Linderbaum because it was like $22 million.
Damn, the Ravens pulled some 40 petty shit. They were like, yo, you signed our center. Now we're going to back out of this trade.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
You.
I think it might be an injury physical. Could be that.
Man, I don't know. Well, it's possible. I'm just saying the Ravens pulling out hurts the Raiders more because the Raiders had a whole their entire strategy into the draft was predicated on 2 draft picks, a first and a future. Even so, even if it was just that first round pick, it would be this is a tremendous shift in their strategy. It's crazy.
I think they're just trying to figure out like what's going on, more or less. But as I said, just it fucks the Ravens because they were banking on their help at edge because they had no edge rushing game. Like Val Van Noy was showing his age. Mike Green, terrible. And the only thing he was assaulting was nobody on the football field. But it's just that.
That joke did not hit. All right.
Mike Green didn't hit on the field either.
Yeah. He hit about as much as that joke did. All right, who's the next guy?
Odafe
Alway.
Who got a shitload of money from Washington.
From the Commanders.
$8 million guaranteed. And here's the thing. You better be getting the Chargers version of Odafe Alway and not this Ravens version of Alway because he's a pass rushing specialist and they paid him a lot of money. And as I said, it's just another situation where the market was just so thin that a lot of guys got paid a lot of money. But it's a failed physical. That's what I thought. I thought it was a failed physical. So what ends up happening is they might still trade Crosby to the Ravens, but it'll probably be able to press some.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be that. So it's just one of those situations that it just happened.
Yeah. All right, Malik Willis. Well,
Malik Willis, it was kind of the most expected one that everyone saw. As the starting QB, you brought in a lot of former Packers. So Malik Willis, he made a lot of money. And he was looking iffy, but the Packers rehabilitated him. He got $50 million guaranteed.
Hey, he seems to be the best story out of that draft. He was a third rounder. He dropped
Third
a
rounder.
lot.
I loved Willis coming out of college,
money.
but here's the thing. In Tennessee, he did not look good. He did not develop in Tennessee. It wasn't until Green Bay when he started to develop.
Yeah, when he had a little time to absorb the game. Some guys do that. Sam Darnold is a great example.
Well, it's a combination. It's Mac Jones might be another piece of that, but as I said, it goes to show you that there are certain guys that you need to develop instead of just sit there and hope they.
Well, that's the scary thing is like, hopefully you see enough potential in them where you're like, all right, this guy gets it in practice. This guy gets it off the field. We're doing him a disservice by putting the shitty line in front of him. Like nobody knows more than that than the coaches, right? And if they can piece that together and assess, like, hey, this guy's worth investing in because they see something that we don't see, then sometimes it works out.
Because if you look at Malik Willis's stats, if you look at them in Tennessee, it was putrid. If you look at these numbers, he was not developing whatsoever. He had a couple years. He got benched for Josh Dobbs in 2022. That's how bad it was. 2023, he had something like 4 sacks in one game. They didn't play him again. And then he goes to Green Bay, does really well, especially when Jordan Love's out. He had that big game against the Ravens too. And the QBR has definitely come phenomenal. And the question is, was he sheltered or is there a legitimate talent there? Do you just need a little more time? And that's going to be the question moving forward. And Miami, it's a worthy gamble because you weren't doing shit with Tua.
Yeah, you cut his ass. You took the largest cap hit in NFL history for Tua. You're like, fuck that shit. And they had enough money to sign Malik Willis?
Yeah,
okay.
I think they just put it in an IRA or CD or something.
Yeah, something like that. Holy shit. All right. John Franklin Myers, I don't know much about him.
John Franklin Myers, he's a former Denver Bronco, good run stuffer.
We don't have to do all of these.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
I know, but still, he said 7.5 sacks. He was a big piece of the Broncos' resurgence and former New York Jet.
Okay. All right. A down lineman getting that many sacks, he must be a beast.
Well, the Denver defense in general has been really good. And Tennessee has to overpay to bring people in.
All right, I do want to, we can talk about these other ones, but I want to talk about Wan'Dale Robinson real quick.
Yeah,
he went to
Tennessee.
To Brian Dable, this is the new, welcome to the new Arthur Smith. It's got to be Wan'Dale Robinson for Brian Dable, who seems to, Wan'Dale had a monster year last year, ironically, after Dable got fired, but I think it's a decent signing. The Giants weren't going to re-sign him. So this also points to the Giants drafting a wideout.
Yeah.
I think it's Makai Lemon. I think they're eyeing Makai Lemon with that number 5 pick like pretty hard.
Him and Malik Neighbors would be really good.
Yeah, they saw what JSN did and they're like, we want that shit. We want a top flight receiver along with a healthy Malik. And we'll be fine.
I know with the Giants as well and the Titans, they weren't the only pick they had there. They also signed Cordell Flott, the former Giants corner.
Now that one hurt. Okay. Look, he got a lot of money. So Cordell Flott, when he started the season last year, was on the practice squad, I believe, or was about he barely made the roster. I believe he's undrafted or drafted
a third round pick.
Extremely late. Third round pick. Well, he was done. Like he was barely going to get on the field. A bunch of injuries happen. He gets a starting job and he just played his ass off. And he out played the other, the Giants high profile draft picks. And now they're just going to let him go. And I'm just like, well, he did everything he could, and they're like, "Yeah, fuck it, you can."
Would you have paid $15 million a year, $32 million guaranteed for Cordell? That's a question.
Because to be a starting corner, yeah, he earned that money obviously because Tennessee's going to give it to him. The Giants, The defensive back play was awful last year.
And I think the whole secondary had issues. How much of that was Shane Bowen, though?
Man, Shane Bowen doesn't go up against coverage, you know what I mean? Or plays guys one-on-one or take terrible angles at balls, like that's not something Shane Bowen does. Like, I get it. His scheme was garbage and it was predicated a lot on, just trying to get to the quarterback.
Perna and Grossi are both going over the Crosby news. I just saw a little highlight about Grossi. As I said, it's all good, man. There is not a big deal, man. Not a big deal.
We're talking here.
Oh, dude, we're doing our own thing. Well, this is a side channel. We just do it for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank God we don't have to watch this crap anymore. I'm going to go over there. Do a real show.
It just sucks that Flott was just expendable to them. They've had this happen. James Bradbury, they let Xavier McKinney go. They've had talent in the backfield and they've just let it walk because they're just stingy. And it's just it's annoying. All right, Isaiah Likely. I like this signing.
Yep.
Because we let Bellinger walk.
Yep.
I think that's an upgrade. Productive with Lamar Jackson as his QB. Jackson Dart kind of plays the similar style, and you need a tight end that can catch. And Bellinger really was just a blocker that didn't get open much. So I like the move. Especially
the question is, you got to worry about his hands because he had some issues there. Cincy game and the Steeler game. So you just got to make sure that everything's good. But he had that amazing catch against the Steelers that they should have won. So there is that. Yeah.
He also knows Harbaugh. He knows the system. He knows what they're gonna do, and so I like Likely as.
Is it likely that
it's likely a good pick?
Wow.
Sorry, I had to. I'm gonna be an asshole like that. I'm going to be an asshole. Another big signing for you guys, Tremaine Edmonds of the Chicago Bears to solidify your linebacker core.
Yeah, I was surprised by that, but they let Bobby Okereke go, so they needed Tremaine Edmonds. Hopefully he's a little bit better in pass coverage. Okereke, ironically, got like an interception on the last game last year, which was so ironic. It's like when some garbage player makes an open field tackle and you're like, you finally did it. But yeah, I love the Tremaine Edmonds.
It's definitely a solid pickup for you, man.
Yeah, because hopefully he can help bring Thibodeau, who's healthy, and Burns to do their thing. You got someone patrolling the middle right there. I don't think that they are expecting. I don't know when Micah McFadden will get healthy enough to come back.
That's going to be your issue. I mean,
I think they might just be parting ways with them. I think that's what that signing says. I know they're not bringing Okereke back. And then we got a punter.
Yep, Jordan Stout, former Baltimore Raven.
Jamie Gillen was ass.
He was Scottish hammered. And then Greg Newsome as your new corner, who's I mean,
it's
no guaranteed money.
You save $5 million on Flott, and Flott is the better player.
But he was a first round pick. I think they're looking at the pedigree, thinking they can fix him.
Okay, first round pick doesn't mean shit. Like Jamarcus Russell was 1-1. It don't matter.
Maybe it does.
Some first round picks like that illusion that they can be brought back to service sometimes, when you've seen you haven't seen the data to speak otherwise.
Speaking of which, Itakuko,
they knew Trent Richardson was broken the first year, right? They were like,
and then they just moved on, I guess, but still, that's how it is. Praise Jeebus. Also, the Patrick Ricard and Ardarius Washington, former Ravens, also going to the Giants. So Ricard's a really good fullback. He should really help out your running game, especially with Scattaboo when he comes back, and also Tyrone Tracy. And Itakuko, praise Jeebus. Lowell Jets is eternal. Happy that the Bucks got anal zone or Anzalone. I think Burnus got a anal zone before.
Yes.
But very sad that we lost Mike Evans. Yep, that's the tragedy.
That hurts.
Mike Evans is a Niner.
That hurts.
Yeah, but I will say one thing. You've got yourself a gem in Kenneth Gainwell. And it sucks that he's gone, but as I said, it's just I felt like he was going to get a lot of money, and it just how it went. Steelers have made a few big moves. I know most importantly. Jamel Dean, speaking of Buccaneers, he's going there for $12 million guaranteed, $12 million a year. I think the thing is they needed a cornerback too. They didn't really ran out of depth, and Joey Porter Jr. was kind of in and out of the lineup, but was really good when he was there. They also lost James Pierre, so they're looking for someone with a little more reputation and stability. I think that's going to be the thing there. Hey, Penske scored. Let's go. Whoop, whoop, taking the lead. But it's just mainly an issue there. But also, there have been a few guys that traded. Rico Dowdle, which I figured was going to happen because of the connection with Mike McCarthy and him in Dallas. And they also lost out on Kenneth Gainwell. So, I mean, I love that signing. Rico Dowdle, he's been a fantastic back, especially the last 2 years. He was one of the main reasons Carolina was any good. I mean,
he was like the Cowboys' best player.
Yeah, honestly. Him and DeMarvion Overshown that 1 year, and then Overshown got hurt.
I was very surprised when the Cowboys let Rico Dowdle go, but, you know, running backs, they think that they're expendable, but you know, it's just funny how when you get up to the highest level, how the good ones seem to find a way to gain yards. It is, of course, very much a skill.
It's definitely a skill. You can tell from an elite running back and just trash. You could
or just a guy that is fast that's going to get to, you know, the minimum. And then you see a guy that turns losses into gains and you're like, okay, he's different. Or he can cut in a way that other guys just fucking can't, you know. It's ridiculous when you see that. Like when you see good highlights of a running back just instinctually find a hole or get around traffic, you're like, holy fuck. And then you watch Barry Sanders and you're like, it's just art.
It's art for him. Like with Le'Veon Bell in his prime, it was a huge difference between his vision and other running backs' visions.
Yeah.
It's like looking between him and Najee Harris. Najee Harris, decent running back. But the problem is Najee Harris did not have anything that separated him. He was just,
But they're doing this against the best people in the world capable of tackling them, and they're making them look dumb. And you're just like, golly. Like if there was an alien invasion and we needed 100 yards, like I'm calling Saquon.
Oh, we're calling Saquon, and we're getting Barry Sanders back in his prime. He will juke the shit out of those fucking aliens. Fuck those dudes.
I guess, you know, in the wild, if we needed to juke out some horses or something, like why would we develop these hyper evolved skills other than for juking somebody else out? You know,
it's not just that. It's also like maybe for wartime. Maybe back in the day when they were doing medieval sword fights, they would just
you had to pick your way through the field and just
and then just slice, dice, boom. Spear a guy to the ground and then stab him.
Yeah. How did you know who to attack back then? You're just hitting people like you're just in a melee. You might club your best friend and be like, my bad.
I don't know. There's probably a bunch of that. I think the thing is, especially what really probably fucked dudes wasn't actually the initial charge. It was probably the retreats. Because then you just had the horses and just be like, stabby, 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 stabby.
Did you ever think about that? How bad that would fucking suck to be like in a literal battle in the Middle Ages and you're just like, oh, fuck.
I wouldn't be worried about that. I would rather, here's the thing. I'd rather just die on the field instead of just either writhing in agony or have to deal with a wound.
Oh, yeah.
Because the sanitation and anesthesia were non-existent. So you're either getting amputations or infections. Could be sepsis, gangrene, and then you die. You don't have antibiotics back then.
I could see you being an annoying fucking wounded soldier. Like, could you please wash your hands before you touch me? You are not sanitary.
No, I need to be in the time. I'd be like, leeches, where are my leeches? Hey, nurse. Doctor, I need leeches. My humors are off center. That's how you do it, man. You have to be with the times.
Yeah,
I think I'm developing Black Death. Someone get me a horse so I can get syphilis. I heard it cures it. MK3A, MLB in 2027. Are you ready for some negotiating?
Damn.
Man, we do need a theme for that one, man.
Boy, that would really suck to have a global pandemic happen. That would also really suck.
Yeah, I mean, well, don't jinx it. It could happen again.
Yeah. Oh,
and
God.
then not a single soul will believe it. They'll be like, well, fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of ignoring some, like, not as awful epidemics, but we're just like, we have like an acceptable range.
I think
of
there's a lot of fatigue. And I think the problem is
sick.
they're not going to shut everything down again because the side effects were catastrophic in terms of like ripple effect ramifications.
Yeah, but that shit overwhelmed some. I've never sat in a line so long for patient first. Like, it really did have this insane effect on healthcare. Like, it took the strain in the network as far as it could go.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think the problem is it exposed a lot of flaws in our system. Not just that, it's that we don't even make anything anymore. Everything's imported from China and other nations.
Yeah.
I think that really just caused a lot of problems. But I don't know if we really took the right lessons from it.
Yeah, we're just ranting. All right, just read these super chats.
Will do. I will. And this is why we we're kind of going back. Sean Shanley, and my UW up here. I planted the urinating tree flag in the Miracle Matter extended theme in Kirby 64. Nice. Good old Miracle Matter, man. The good shit. And Ruben Lozano, 5. Did you likely like that trade? And I'm glad Nick came to his senses getting a tee from the Colts. There shouldn't be any excuse, CJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I like the likely trade. I likely enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm not super crazy about the Michael Pittman Jr. trade. I think I'm fine with him as a wide receiver too. But as I said, it's just you're paying a lot of money. He's 28, 29. And it just feels like you're still spinning the tires. That's the problem I have.
They need offense, though.
Well, they do. They haven't solved wide receiver 2 for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And they've tried certain things, but they never really succeeded. So they're like, fuck it, we'll just do something. It was like a 6th, 7th round pick swap. That's all it took. But you had to pay Michael Pittman. I think that was the thing.
Did you just check out?
No, I'm watching.
I'm like, hey, are you going to say something? You fucking asshole! You're literally.
Welcome to Dead Air. I'm watching the fucking Pens game over here,
fucking
man.
Dumbass.
Fuck
over here.
you.
Cancel the ADHD test.
Fuck
that
you,
just literally happened in the middle of our show.
Fucker. Here's my dick. You could suck it. JNP for 17 months. Let's go. Dead Air and Dead Jeebus. Actually, scratch the dead Jeeps. Sorry about that. Ravens know who to blame for this. Geno Smith. Or are we going to Geno's in Philly? I don't know. Deagonosis, say it with me. Raiders! Good old Raiders who made a lot of big moves here today.
Do you think that's loud enough for your neighbors to hear?
Maybe. But they also brought in Kwity Paye, Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean, who's been hurt.
Raiders made some moves, man. They're trying to get good fast, and I don't think it's going to work.
Jalen Naylor, who had some decent moments with J.J. McCarthy, but as I said, it's just it's kind of that Jacoby Myers replacement. But here's the thing. The Raiders have so many holes to fill. It's going to be a long haul. And I mean,
they're advancing though. You gotta give them credit. They're making moves. They're not just like fuck, we fucking suck. Like they're trying to put together a product for sure.
Well, they need to sell tickets.
Yeah, probably because I mean they're about to get Mendoza, so that will at least sell tickets for next year, no matter what their record is. If it's 2-15, that's fine as long as Mendoza puts on a show, you know.
Yeah, if Mendoza shows promise, you're fine. But if Mendoza gets hurt or he looks bad, you're in trouble.
I don't think they'll be that bad. I think Mendoza probably just adds like at least 2 to 3 wins, just because, especially if he stays healthy. Like even Jackson Dart, when he was out there and they had decent play in front. You know, he had weapons. He was a problem, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but as I said, it's just more or less you just have to figure out if there's any upside, and hopefully they progress. Because Will Levis had promise a few years ago, and then he just stalled out.
Nah, he had promised being the king of memes, fucking doing the Cobra.
Surrender Cobra, falling in back, the Mayo. I think I deleted that.
He got fucking pancaked by some giant dude.
Now we have this.
Ball. Yeah. Dude, Will Levis, his meme run was like Linsanity. Just, you know, an entire 8 weeks of consecutive memes, and then he was just gone. Once you're off the field, your meme duction is severely hampered.
Well, it's not just that. It's just memes have a very short shelf life, but we never forget the glory.
Never forget.
Of Will Levis.
Look at him. He's underneath. Who's that? Rashawn Gary? No, number 90.
90. I think that's Dean Lowry.
Dean Lowry just fucking putting his nuts on the back of his fucking head. Just fucking draping them shits on him while he's giving up the ball. And then I think they housed it, right? They scooped and scored.
Yeah,
too.
scooped and scored it, or they recovered for a deep return. Something like that.
Fucking A, dude. And that face. Holy shit. Will Levis was a meme god. You didn't even include mayonnaise on this fucking.
Well, there's a mayo cologne. There's
there
cologne
it is. There it is.
Left.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. And then the Cash Money, that was short-lived. His 2 moments of success.
Yep. Mayo, Spider-Man.
Look at him serving up that fucking fumble at the top.
He's just, the Jets one is brilliant.
He's like the main of fucking D. Just, would you like this fumble, please? Just fucking good old Will.
Your turnover, sir.
Yes, your turnover, sir. It is ready. Straight out of the oven.
Would you like any cheese to go with your wine, please?
Yeah, the oven brand is Winston, and it just says it.
Lord Winston's back. Thank you. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. MK3A for 5 bones. What are the commies doing? Not much going on with signings. Is Adam Peters being more cautious this time around? Or are they saving up for the draft? Well, they also spent a lot of money, and I think they realized last year that going all in on the vets kind of burned them in the end because of all the injuries. They don't have much to spend, but as I said, the only main spending they did was Odafe, which is you better.
They need Jaden Daniels to get healthy, man, because when he was playing full season, they went fucking far.
Correct.
But he got hurt, and he missed time last year, and he's questionable to come back. So he's a difference maker for them.
Absolutely,
I think that's where they're thinking, because they're just like, okay, this roster unhurt got us all the way to the NFC Championship game. Let's see what we got, and then we'll adjust from there.
Exactly. I think that's going to be a lot of it as well. But it's, as I said, it's just you hope that all the changes they made underneath Dan Quinn work. If not, done.
Yeah, it could be rough. If they have another year like last year, this year, you're starting all over again for one playoff run, which is crazy. But, sometimes that's all that a team gets in their rebuild is one.
I mean, Jacksonville had 1 year, and then they fell apart.
Yep, the Giants did it with Daniel Jones. They won one playoff game. You're believing again, and then they're like,
and then they fell apart.
That's all the gas we had for that fart. It was very short-lived. It was just a little.
Yep, always is.
Not one of those sustained milk farts, Sorry, just talking about my favorite thing.
Always talking about farts, man. And you talk about keeping on track, and you pull that shit. Matthew Shortle, 5274. Breaking news. Donna Kelsey has signed a $15 million contract with HGTV on her home renovation deal. Stop the fucking presses, man.
Oh, my God. You know what I saw in the grocery store? It was like People magazine. It was like Taylor and Travis, their love story. And I'm just like vomiting. Or remember when people would buy People magazine?
Magazine. People still buy People magazine?
I don't know, man. I saw it up there and I was just like, wow, who reads that? Who wants to know how they met? I'm just like, who gives a fuck, dude? Why are you jacking off to somebody else's life? But that as we
weird like that.
as we cover sports, as we fucking cover
we're
sports.
hypocrites, man.
I
It's
know,
like
I'm a
we're making
giant
fun of
hypocrite.
Dungeons and Dragons, but we play fantasy football.
It's true.
How
You
it
buy a
goes.
magazine with Shohei Ohtani on the cover. You just
Oh,
like,
dude,
all
we
right,
simped to show.
I want to read about his approach to the game.
Yeah.
And you're
I don't
just
sweat the. I don't sip to Donna Kelsey. I
He's just
slip.
threw it. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't sip to Donna Kelsey. I simp to Travis.
Yeah,
Jason Kelsey. Those are the people I simp to, baby. You know it.
it's true. If we were as successful as they were with their podcast, you know,
Well,
we'd
also
be
name
great.
recognition helps too, but
It does, but they're good.
like there needs to be a draw to a podcast. There's always been that. Like
You got to be
Taylor,
good.
yeah, Travis and Jason, they have chemistry. They're
They
all
have
over the
NFL
place.
stories.
They have sponsor. They can talk
Yeah.
about football. We have Jeebus, some fat ass, and a shed. Yeah, we ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, Pat McAfee is inherently likable. He can talk shit and he keeps
He's
people
abrasive,
entertained.
but guess what? It's just people are drawn to that.
You
Yes,
gotta
that-
just know what you're doing when that's your job as a TV host. When people prepare you and they're like, "All right, this is where you're gonna argue," and I mean, but he's likable, and he started out on YouTube just fucking in his garage.
Yeah. He
and
retired to
he's-
do this, and it worked out.
Yeah. So there's always anybody with an audience. They're doing something that's captivating for sure.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't get that big by accident.
Oh, of course.
I mean, there are some industry plants, don't get me wrong, but still, even industry plants fail and they're just like, oh, fuck. That was
But
no
even
good.
then, there's some like that just they try to make it work, but it doesn't. Like the Hawk Tua girl, remember her?
Oh, man.
She
Yeah.
was in and out in
She's
like a month, and they
spiraling.
tried to force that shit. But as I said, it's just she did the crypto.
Do you know
thing
who
and she was
capital-
dead.
Do you know who capitalized most from a quick minute of fame? Is the girl from Dr. Phil, Bad Baby or whatever?
Yeah, bad baby. Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian too.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, as far as someone that was average and wasn't around, any type of fame, for her to cash in like that, is
She literally
crazy.
just had one line, and
just-
it wasn't even
yeah.
a good line. It's
Yeah. For just being herself, and it's cash me outside, and then
How
she
about
made
that?
from one.
And then she
for-
makes $1 million on OnlyFans now.
Oh
which
my,
is-
no, like $1 million a month. Are you fucking kidding me? She makes she makes us
Yeah.
look dumb.
Oh, of course.
That's how the world works.
As I said,
have a
it's a
fat
jealousy
ass.
thing. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I have a fat ass, but unfortunately, no one wants to see a man with a fat
Yeah,
ass.
no one
God,
wants
no.
to see a man with.
I
a
mean,
fat ass.
as I said, it's just there are drawbacks and positives, but the reality is, it's as I said, if you're attractive, a lot easier to go through
Life is very easy for you when you're
Yep.
attractive. Not always. Not always.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about yourself, dude?
I'm not talking about me. I'll tell you that.
You called
I
yourself
don't know
attractive
what
in the
it's-
green room. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't say that. I just said every woman I've dated has been attractive. I just you know what? That's unfair.
Kind
to
of put
say.
two and two together.
I've been attracted to every woman I've dated. How about that?
Well, as I said,
So
I mean,
therefore, I
that's
would
how it
deem
should
them
be.
as
I mean,
attractive.
if you aren't attractive to somebody you're dating or
Yeah.
married, it's either a arranged marriage or you have some serious problems.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I mean, we all have serious problems, but still, it's just how it is. Speaking of serious problems, Crazyfrankie, this NFL offseason is drunk as fuck. Hey, Maxx Crosby deals off. So, and Blazertracer, what's up, brother? Hey, guys, after having a crap day, at least I can turn my brain off for an hour and at least watch you guys and see that my Chiefs are making moves. KW3, not just that,
Kenny Walker.
K9, dude.
Kenneth Walker, the
They're
Super
solving
Bowl
their running back
MVP.
issues. Pacheco wasn't the same. He's in Detroit now. K9, they're going big game hunting. And he will
I
be
think
an
the
upgrade.
Chiefs will be good again next year. Just take this last year as a respite. That team is going to be back and they're going to be good.
If
it's
they
gonna
can
be
reshore up their
annoying.
depth and if Mahomes comes back
Yeah.
at full form.
And if they're not, then there's got to be a massive retooling. But anytime you have Patrick Mahomes, you got a shot.
Well, not just that. They
You got
also
a
brought
shot.
back Travis Kelsey. Kelsey's back too.
Yeah. Look
did
what
not
Josh
fold him
Allen
like
did.
a-
He fucking dragged a collection of stiffs all the way, Far.
the conference finals. But as I said, it cost them a lot, though. They fired their head coach. They promoted a guy from within. But as I said, we appreciate you being here, man. I mean, as I said, it's just you veg out and watch us veg out and argue with each other about stupid shit.
Veg and you veg. And
I veg all the time, man.
Mhm.
As I said, it's like me being a fat ass. Nothing wrong with a good old meat and two veg.
Yeah.
Meat and a veg and a starch.
And we'll read your super chat because that's what we do.
It's what we do best. We'll do the live. Oh, Chiefs defense needs it. Oh yeah, they got the enemy back, but they did lose a lot of defensive pieces. Like Leo Chenal's out, Jalen Watson, he's going to LA. Brian Cook, Gardner Minshew, the greatest loss of all.
Yep. Just for wearing jorts all the time, that Gardner Minshew.
They're going to replenish him in the draft, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a top 10 pick. And Darian Clark, semi-sad at the moment, caught carpal tunnel at the rare age range of late 20s. Oh, that sucks, dude. Remember to take care of yourselves first. And Chiefs defense right now, 2019 form, bad. Oh, yeah, we're talking a Sutton form. They've took a lot of losses. I've had cubital tunnel in the past, which is where I think it's because I'm pressing on my elbow, where the cubital tunnel is the pinky and a little bit of your index finger or your ring finger. That's usually, but carpal is these parts right here. So I'm thinking that's where it's from. It's probably from like having your hand on the computer, and that's what causes it.
Nah, for you, I know what it is. And
on my left hand, though?
Oh, well, yeah, maybe every once in a while you want to do the stranger, you know?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I like bringing out Mariano Rivera sometimes to replace Clayton Kershaw out of the pen. I get that. But sometimes, as I said, it's not frequent enough, man. You don't get cubital or carpal tunnel from that shit.
Whatever.
555. Your mind is in the gutter, sir. And speaking of gutter, Beast of Metal 1989, our favorite degenerate. What's up, brother? The Ravens backed out of the Crosby trade? That's the dumbest thing I've heard since the heroes of New Amsterdam backed out of trading Trochump. Well, they didn't. I don't think they actually refused to trade him. They just didn't.
They traded his out. Yeah, they just got rid of him.
They didn't get rid of him. He's still
there was never a trade on the table and then fucking backed out like this. Come on,
it wasn't like a Pareko. It wasn't like a Pareko.
You're reaching there. Come on now.
I mean, 5. You do like a good reach.
He does love Beastie. Loves throwing shade at Jacob Trouba because he elbowed Sidney Crosby in the face, and it was a dirty play. But he's not a Ranger anymore.
It's a combination of things. He also hates the Tampa Bay Lightning for reasons of taking away his minor league hockey team.
Yeah. And
MrMarcus 2190. What's up, brother? Will Mystic Rican send a super chat on 310 over under 5?
It's up on Kalshi.
Oh yeah, man. We got to put up that stock. Let's go.
Yep.
Come on, baby. I am going to make mad bucks. I am becoming a meme tuber. I'm going to do crypto now. And I've suddenly lost all my money. Fuck. And let's oh boy, shitcoin. Dude, I can't wait to buy it. I'm going to put all my money in this and then I lose in 5 minutes. Fuck.
Dude, I'm sure there's some scary stuff on Kalshi that people are trading on, like celebrity deaths and shit like that. Just fucking, like that shit being on there is wild. That
I feel like one of these days we should just do a Kalshi stream and just like laugh at just the weird stuff. It's like, oh, what are the chances of Kurt Cobain's suicide?
You can bet on the rapture. You can bet on the rapture.
Mm-hmm.
You can bet whether Jesus will come back by the end of next year.
So here's the problem, though. If you win and get taken by the rapture, do you still collect your earnings?
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. That's why it'd be smart to bet against the rapture, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if it comes, like everybody's fucked anyways. So you always should bet against it.
Dude, imagine Kalshi if we bet on Y2K.
It's the only way you can win.
Or like for 9/11 and the World Trade Center. Imagine that. It's like, oh wow, I magically won.
Who came up with this logic? I'm betting on the end of the world. Why would you bet against the end of the world? Or for the end of the world? That makes it because then everything is fucked.
Well, hey, guess what? You made your money, but you're never going to collect it because, unfortunately, in the end of the world, money has no value. So, hey, it's about the thrill.
You got that high. You're like, I was fucking right. I was, as the meteors are raining down. You're like, yes.
It's like, yeah, I'm
so
money.
fucking right.
I'm gonna cash it out and go to the bank right now, motherfucker. Let's go. And then you drive to the bank and then you get hit by a meteor.
Yeah.
You try to go to your phone, everything's
You just
jammed.
be the most right person in the history of humanity, right up at the last few seconds of it.
Yeah. Hey,
I told you.
It's not about life or pride or any sort of family, friends, stuff like that. It's about being right. And if you're right, guess what? You could take that to the grave, wherever it leads us. No Rules X for 2 Bones. Low. Maxx Crosby saga continues. I think everyone left.
I know. Everyone took off.
It's like, fuck this. We're talking about gambling. Fuck this shit. I'm done.
I'm talking about being able to trade on whether, Elon Musk takes a shit today or not,
Yeah. Maybe for one of our Friday streams that we keep talking about doing, but we never do. Irvinalvarado, 17-month member. Thank you very much, Irvin. And we are way behind on Super Chat, so we're going to get to him, though. My analysis of the New York Rangers trade deadline. Crickets. Also, Sabres Mafia start smashing your tables first in the Atlantic. Team USA sled hockey domination.
Yes,
Dude.
in the Paralympics, those guys are kicking ass, taking names.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Dude, Paralympic hockey is fucking fun to watch, dude. Like, those dudes fucking get up and down the ice with their sticks that are also like their devices to help them skate. And those dudes fly down the ice, man, and they're skilled too. Like,
I bet so.
They roof shots, like they take slappers, like they run plays, like it's pretty dope. It's very entertaining to watch.
Oh, I bet it's entertaining, man. It's something special, dude.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it on YouTube when I finish up here. And Sean Shanley with an interesting question. So what if MLB tries to illegally union bust? Then they're in trouble with the federal law.
I don't know how do you define illegally? Like going and shaking them down? Like, what are you going to do?
Sending
go corner Max Scherzer? Yeah. And fucking rough them up. Like, I mean, I don't know what the laws are. Like, can you intentionally lock somebody out? Like, are there rules to locking?
The MLB, what they technically is a lockout. So
yeah,
where is that?
But that's crazy. Like, I mean, it's not. It's usually resolved before it gets into, like, I remember last time, 94, the government was just like, no, you have to operate under the current operating agreement until you figure this out.
Yeah, they were ordered because they
were basically ordered by the government.
They got pissed about no World Series.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're a stakeholder where you own a publicly funded stadium, you're going to be pissed when your dollars are, when there could end up being public pressure on them to settle. That's going to be the bigger thing. Think about that's the ironic good thing about public money in sports is that, yes, now the public does have not a total say, but a say.
They should have some say, but here's the problem. How much of a say do they have?
I mean, they're going to get abused, but public pressure is the biggest mover of any needle in our society.
Like, here's the question, though. Yeah, but how much will baseball be able to get that pressure and really turn up the heat? Because, as I said, baseball doesn't have like the sort of momentum it had 30 years ago. And remember, fans were pissed about baseball. It nearly destroyed the sport. And you know what saved them in the end? McGuire versus Sosa.
Yep. Steroids. Fucking injecting them in his butthole, in his butt cheeks. Sorry, not in his butthole. He'd be a hardcore steroid taker. But putting it in his butt cheeks in the fucking bathroom and just lighten it up. So
it's more than his butt cheeks, baby. It's It's definitely one of the moments of our time. And I am Johnny Bernie. Jags will gladly take Max or Trey at this point. They have a few guys. I know they lost Devin Lloyd, so that's going to be an issue for them moving forward. So I think with Jacksonville, they still have Josh Hines-Allen, Trayvon Walker still under contract. So here's the question. Do you really think like that's going to be an addition or an upgrade, or do you think they try for somebody else?
I don't know.
Yeah, as I said, they lost
Relinquished.
ETN, Lloyd.
They haven't lost much.
Yeah, well, Devin Lloyd's
like they got a lot.
loss.
Yeah, I don't think that's terrible. Where do they pick in the draft?
I think around 2021 or 22.
You get talent, first round talent.
Yeah, they'll probably draft a linebacker there.
Mm-hmm.
And Bright Apex, Baltimore just backed out of the Maxx Crosby trade.
Yep.
I think it was a physical issue.
Yeah, that's
Welcome
what
back.
they're saying.
We're 50 minutes behind.
He failed his physical, confirmed from Bailey Reichert.
Yep. And Nick J. Kovak, Crosby and Hendrickson out of the AFC North get fucked. And Deaganosis, always remember, chat, MOB, a very legal monopoly.
And
well, all the professional sports league have antitrust.
Yeah.
And they've threatened to remove that antitrust to get them back. I think that's what they
their
did
big
94.
threat. Yes.
Yep.
That's their big
It's
threat.
like you're going to get back to playing or we're getting rid of your antitrust.
Yeah, you got to reveal your financials and shit. And we'll just break you up into 4 fucking,
Or sub leagues.
Yeah. Which would fucking suck.
Well, you'd have to pay attention to more leagues. And they'll be like, wait, West Coast, East Coast? I don't know.
Yeah, but breaking up their antitrust, like they're so entrenched as a trust.
Yeah. It would have to take a shitload for it to happen.
Yeah, it would just mean they would have a lot more trouble trying to stop competitor leagues.
Yeah.
From forming.
And try to poach their players. That's going to be the real issue.
Yeah.
I would say the one and the biggest threat right now, probably the NBA, as weird as it sounds. Or the WNBA.
Ooh, that there could be a competitor league come along and just be like
the WNBA is they're dealing with a potential lockout that might destroy their league. They might fill up a splinter league.
Yeah.
So there's a huge issue there. And the NBA, if you're in that situation, you're probably living because you burned hundreds of millions, billions of dollars in this entity. Like you haven't.
I still don't think. Yeah. I mean, if they're at a profitable stage, then yeah.
Definitely so. And John Mitt, what's up, brother? Good morning, Tree 5. Where do you think Trey's going next? Also, what about Max since the trade got voided? As I said, it's just more or less depends on who's available right now. I know with Cincinnati, I'm guessing potentially San Francisco, Indianapolis. I would say anyone who needs a pretty reliable edge rusher. I know Hendrickson was dealing with some injury issues, so it'll probably be more of a buy low candidate, but still, it's something you can really look at there.
Yeah.
But in terms of Maxx Crosby, I think he'll be traded again, but it'll probably be at a depressed value. Because once again, the thing is, the trade was never actually validated. It was like in writing, but it was never confirmed because the season starts officially tomorrow.
Yeah, the NFL year doesn't start until tomorrow, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not at all. Michael Hessin for 10 bones. With the Maxx Crosby news, one thing is sure, the curse of Freddie Gray is real and does exist. Seriously, how can one city suffer so much agony in 2 sports over underachieving and playoff failures? I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you.
Nick apparently was calling me, and
he was calling me too. I couldn't respond.
Do I have to call him back? Let me call him back. Nick, are you there? Actually, you call him because my phone sucks.
Your phone, I think you're just getting lazy, dude.
No, my screen when it picks up, it like this is probably to tell us that Maxx Crosby
he's telling me to look on Twitter.
He told me to look on Twitter too, but I don't know if this was at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
Don't spill your DMs.
Well, I don't see any DM from him. Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You talking to all the hot dudes in your DMs.
I know, right? Totally. But yes, it's here's the idea.
Some dude shaved his head It says, if the Ravens happen to trade for Maxx Crosby, I will completely shave my head. And now they got a picture of him in his car with this fucking alien-looking fucking head. Let me send this to you.
I'm sorry, I have to, man. I have to. So Maxx Crosby, 6 years of sobriety. No, it's that, but here it is.
Yeah.
Nate from Hamilton Depoy. Oh, dude.
Oh, dude is down bad as son. Gotta be AI. Come on.
No, I think that's legit, dude. Some guys are not.
Better look at the date of the tweet. Find the original. Give me the date. Give me the date of the tweet.
There it is. March 10th.
Ooh.
At 7:23. So he literally did it a half hour before the trade.
No way. No way. No. His original promise was March 4th that he would do it. So that's legit.
Yeah, but he did it literally before it happened. And he follows me too, dude. I'm so sorry.
No way.
Oh, no.
No way.
Nate,
you gotta retweet that. Retweet it for Nate. Retweet it for Nate.
Oh, dude. Oh, at least he's got check marks, so he's making those Twitter bucks. Oh, no. Dude. You need Jesus right now. And not even Jesus. Buddy. You need Jesus. Dude, I'm so sorry.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, dude.
You should be happy with the bald dome like that. That dude is down bad. Like, I'm sorry. Not everyone can pull off the baldness.
Yeah. I mean, you have to have the right facial structure. And also what hurts him is that he hasn't really seen sun in a bit. I think that also hurts.
Yeah, he's got an engine.
I mean, if I were to do it too, I'd be bald as fuck.
He looks like he's got a software developer type skin complexion, you know.
Sometimes it's just how it goes.
Yep. Man, that sucks, bro. He just chopped the locks. What did he look like before? That's also what I got to know.
I do not know.
He probably did he have a lot of long hair too? That would even suck more. Now he's got years. Have you ever done that where you shaved your head and then you wanted your hair back and then this
it'll eventually
takes
grow
place?
Back. It'll eventually grow back, dude. It's just how
you're just
emotional, damn it.
There's a lot of emotional.
Yeah, I'm talking about those good old days when I had hair, all 21 years of them.
All I'm gonna say, at least he didn't do this when trading back.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Back then, or 2001, Michael Penis or Tua turned that ball over.
That's what it is.
None. And Rasgregaruda for 2 bones. Thank you very much, sir. Crosby trade has been voided.
Yep, and not for when that happened at the start of the show. I thought it was like some joke about Crosby, like Sidney Crosby being traded, and like
Crosby.
I thought it said it was vetoed, and I was like, "What? No one's trading Sidney Crosby." And then we found out it's Maxx Crosby, and we were like,
Maximum Crosby.
Maximum Crosby. We broke the news live.
Well, it was right when the show was starting. We were on our intro.
We didn't break the news. We reacted to it live.
Yeah.
We're not insiders. We're outside the NFL as a dog shitting in your yard.
Well, we're certainly insider.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We know about as much as nothing.
Yeah.
We do get some information about the league. If you're in the right sort of chat circles, some people that we know. Some people that I know at least are 1 to 2 degrees away from the league, and we get some indirect.
We're about 10 degrees away from the league. What are we talking about, dude? We are nowhere close. I still remember when the McAfee show like tried to call us draft experts, and I'm like, okay,
Oh yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That was
Draft
fucking
experts.
hilarious.
And what? Getting high and drinking beer during the stream? That's the only
that
expertise
was
we have.
classic, man. Hey, that
That's
is
the only analysis that we do. That shit sucks. That,
like, fuck you! You fucking wrong.
I don't like that. I don't like that draft pick. And then you fucking sometimes you're right and sometimes you're really wrong. I hated Andrew Thomas. He's our best player when he's healthy. You know,
Well, you were
but
right about
I
Kadarius
hated-
Toney.
I
Two-time
was
Super Bowl
absolutely 1000% right about Kadarius Toney. So I'm just saying, you're a broken clock right twice a day.
Oh, yeah. And MK3A looks like we may get Super Tag Division in Paris. After all, if the NFC South and the NFC North keep this up, excluding the Panthers. Journey to Rome, please. Well, we'll have to figure out if they get Crosby back. If they don't, then we bring back Journey to Rome.
Yep. This reminds me of Carlos Correa. You know, he kept
With the Mets and then the Giants.
yeah,
and
they all
then
signed
to
him.
the Twins.
Yep. And then he ended up going to the Twins. And he had like a decent season, but he wasn't healthy Carlos Correa.
Yeah,
You know,
but he
batted
did
like
get a lot of money from the
220.
Twins.
Yeah.
But
He
the
batted like
problem is-
240 on one leg.
Yeah. He couldn't live with his own failure.
Yeah.
And then they brought him back. And then they traded him for pretty much nothing in a pure salary.
Peanuts.
So
yeah.
It was
Injuries
one of the
suck, man.
fantastical moment of our time.
Injuries really suck.
Well,
They-
injuries suck, but he was kind of got it back once he went back to Houston.
Yeah.
So there is that. But still, it's something.
Mhm.
I'll just say that. And Connor Akers, what are your thoughts on Timothy Chalamet's comments about ballet and opera and their relevancy in society?
Where he
I
was
didn't-
like,
I didn't
people
see this.
care or something, show up. It was something. I don't know. Dude, Marty Supreme. Just do your thing, man.
Yeah. So
What do you say?
He dissed opera and ballet in a resurfaced video from 2019.
Okay. Have you ever been to an opera or a ballet?
Yep. No. I've been to classical performances, but not opera or ballet.
What is the exact quote? Fucking find that shit. What'd he say? What'd he say? What does tough guy say, huh? Huh? What does ping pong player? Who gives a fuck, man?
But I'm just trying to look. I don't know. Here it is.
What does he say?
I don't want to be working in ballet or opera where it's things like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares anymore. Chalamet then quips, all respect to ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership.
Either he's trying to make a joke or something that it's true though. Like, dude, classical piano is an art form that needs to be kept alive. You know, like there needs to be more people. You know, there's other things. There's beautiful things that we've developed as humans that we need to keep alive. And for me, I'm not going to the ballet or the opera, but you know, maybe some people that are into that like watching people spinny, like it must be the same exhilaration that we get at watching a man absolutely level another guy across the ice who wasn't paying attention, you know?
And here's the update from Diana Rossini. After Maxx Crosby underwent testing today at the Ravens facility, Baltimore made the decision as an organization that it could not move forward with the deal based on the results of the medical. Crosby will remain a Raider for now as other teams can weigh any potential risk that comes with trading for him. So this could be a longer term issue.
I wonder what the injury is. You know, obviously it's a HIPAA violation, but what did he miss time for at the end of last
I
year?
think he had a knee or an ankle injury, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So it could be something with that. I remember someone
Yeah.
saying in the quotes that he had surgery there.
They could have
Tub
found
Frog
something.
is he's kind of broken.
Yeah,
So
Tub Frog is going through it, man.
the Raiders fan.
He's going through it. Gotta let him have his space. All right, more supers.
Absolutely, sir. Let's go with Halloween Villages. Yeah, you tree. When Jerry Jones croaks, do you think his son could right the ship for the Cowboys, or will he be another Mark Davis? I firmly believe that he's just Jerry Jones.
We never called Nick, but whatever.
Never did, but well, I'll talk to Nick later. We'll see what he does, but it's just maybe he's just talking about.
I think
he
we've
was talking about with the
confirmed
Maxx
what-
Crosby.
Yeah, I think we've confirmed what he was
Definitely
going
so.
for.
And Sean Shanley, MAUW up here. I see the Leafs are revving up the tank. Well, they have to because it's top 5 protected, and they're fucking terrible. But the Leafs are they're bad. They are they're done. They are fucking done, and they're giving up a big pick to Boston unless they win the draft lottery. And it's there are apparently rumors that they might reconsider moving on from Austin Matthews now.
Oh my
And
goodness, that's
yeah.
crazy talk. He's
Well,
a generational talent. That
he's not
Austin Matthews.
generational, but he's a franchise face.
Oh come
He's
on,
franchise.
He's right there with fucking McDavid. Nah,
No,
McDavid's better.
McKinnon's with McDavid.
But I think okay. But I think
Matthews is really
Austin
good.
Matthews,
He's really good.
dude. Who would not want to start their team right now with Austin Matthews? Fucking bona fide fucking scorer, man.
Yep, 40-goal
He's a
guy.
beast.
And he hasn't really scored a bit though. He's been having some issues in that front. He's been dealing with some nagging injuries. He's no longer a 60-goal guy.
At one point
he was,
Okay.
but the problem is once again
he can get it back. He can get it back.
Oh boy.
What?
And Hurricanes scored again. Great. And they blew the lead. It was a 1-goal lead.
Yep.
Ooh.
They blew the lead.
And Rangav 248 sucks losing ETN to the Saints, but it could be worse. At least the Jags aren't the Jets. Also, how long until Joe Burrow can get out of Cincy or the rest of the AFC North defenses break him? Well, I mean, there's always room in Pittsburgh, buddy. Just saying. And let's go with Plan B Skateboard Company. Help! The Ravens are going to suck again. We might trade for John Grenard at this point. Blah, blah, blah. We're going 7-9 again. Hey, if the Steelers win the division again, then we're fucked. Nothing changes. Time's a circle. And Lem Report, I've just told off Grassi.
Dude. We're all in the. We're all.
It's all good. We're all fighting the same
opportunists.
battles.
They have a
And
wonderful
we're a side
audience. A lot of you love them too. I get it.
Yep,
We
it's
don't
all
ever
good.
have a plan. They actually have a real show.
Yeah,
They're
they have
actually funny.
They actually have
They don't
prep.
talk
They have
about
prep.
dumb shit like the world betting on Kalshi about the world ending. They don't talk about jacking off in sheds. Of course, you would love that. We talk about
So
that.
much jacking off and shits. Rangav 248 is Lane Kiffin, college football's Mike Keenan / John Tortorella without the one championship. Burns every bridge everywhere they go except the place they eventually win at. Tampa doesn't hate torts. Well, not just that. It's also, I don't think he's a Mike Keenan type because he hasn't really been super abrasive with his players. He's more of a snake. He's more of a Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, all those guys are opportunists, man. They're just looking
course.
for the biggest payout. They're mercenaries. Bobby Petrino, fucking Brian Kelly. Like, they know that loyalty has nothing to do with that fucking game. It's winning. And they ancestrally bring that quality to whatever school they go to because they know as soon as they stop winning, they're fucking fired.
Yep, and you get a golden parachute. I mean,
Yeah.
Brian Kelly got a golden parachute.
And if you can get a better deal and leverage it, you're like, oh, you want to fucking give me more than this dumbass dude? Fuck yeah.
I mean, it happened to a bunch of coaches in college.
Give me
right,
more
man?
guarantees.
The guy from Crumble Cookie gave the BYU president or a guy an extension.
Mhm.
Kurt Signetti got 2 extensions this year. He got
Yeah.
one back in December, and then he got one for winning the Natty.
Yeah. They were like, this is our guy. Fucking this dude, this is our dude. He fucking turned around. Like JMU fucking probably tried everything they could within their maximum budget to keep him. And he was just like, nah, you
Just
can't
couldn't.
compete.
Yeah, Indiana, they've got bigger coffers, man. It's about the
Yeah.
big fish.
Kurt
not a big
Signetti
fish.
wanted to win a natty and he fucking brought it to Indiana, to Bloomington, Indiana.
Hey, more
Fucking
power to him,
crazy.
dude. That's what you got to do. It's what you got to do, my friend, especially when you get the bag. And Phantom Observer, wonder how much input Tom Brady has on the Raiders draft process.
Ooh.
I mean,
I don't think
depends on the
I don't think he does, but he might sit there in the room and be like, "Hey, what do you think, Tom?" And
Yeah.
they're probably gonna ignore his opinion, but like he probably is like, "Hey, you guys are the football guys. You guys make all the decisions." Like Tom Brady's probably smart enough to not run his mouth or try to have any impact of it.
Mark Davis seems like that kind of dude, though.
Mhm.
MK3A, which team is going 0-17 first? The Bengals or the Jets? Jets going 0-17 would complete the half century of butt fumbling, and they have a legit chance. Here's the problem, though. It's really hard to lose 17 straight games in the NFL.
It's very hard. Yeah.
That's why it's only happened twice.
It's never. Well, did the Browns? Yeah, the Browns went 0-2.
Browns did 0-16, and then
they started the next year. But I'm talking continuous. Like, didn't the
Buccaneers had 26 straight?
Yes, that's right. But
the Browns won a game in December. That's what happened. It was more like 20, I think.
Yeah, they got to 20. That's fucking crazy. How you be that bad, yo?
Because you just are. You just are. Damn. And unfortunately, if you bad, then you bad. You cheeks. Like they show cheeks. They cheeking it up like they're sandy cheeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just how it goes. And if you cheeks, I don't know what to tell you, man.
All right, keep going.
Oh, they be cheeking.
You're just going in on.
Shut the fuck up, dude. And Tony Nicolaude, 17 months. Thank you, brother, for the Jeebus. Why didn't the Bears get comp fixed for Cunningham? Because I think Atlanta pulled a bit of a shady move, and I think they're going to get some fines.
Ooh, they tried to get sneaky deaky.
Yeah, because they tried to say like Cunningham isn't an actual GM and Matt Ryan has the power. Although really is that Ian Cunningham's making the moves. So I don't know. And speaking of which, we have Captain Christopher Drury. Thank you, brother, for 20 bones.
Checking in, Captain.
Dear Rangers fans, I am pleased to announce that the Sam Careless trade included a future consideration involving Tage Thompson. Also, Trochump will be punished as Chris Kreider was for defying my attempts to retool this team.
Yeah, I saw, like someone tweeted that Drury doesn't have a plan. I'm like, of course he has a plan.
The plan is it's in his head.
He tried to get rid of everything that he could. Honestly, he doesn't have much oversight from Dolan, it seems. His job is just to go out and win. Like, Dolan seems to be as hands off with the Rangers as any, because it seems like Dolan's like, I don't have time to fucking, micromanage this hockey team. It just seems that way. I could be wrong. He seems to have his paws all over the Knicks. He seems to care about them more. You don't see Dolan at many many Rangers games. If he can go see the Knicks. So I don't know, man. I think the Rangers will be fine either way.
Yeah, I think he pulled the whole I don't have to listen to this bullshit and then just farts up a storm. I think that's what he did.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Take a wild guess.
He just shut the door in his office and just started huffing his own farts.
Indeed. Jared Russell, member for 14 months. What's up, brother? I hate the month of March. Kopp and Larks are hurt. And Gibson, too. Not just that. It's
Former
also
Ranger.
Dylan Larkin is he's going to be out for a couple games. So it's not worst case scenario, but still. And Rangav, 248, as a Tampa fan, shout out to Buffalo for the sporting event of the year. That was a watershed moment for that team. My problem is somebody's willingly paying Jonas Johansson NHL money to be an NHL goalie. That dude sucks. He is a scrub. And Beast of Metal, Q-E-2 to Messier, or should I call you Captain Chicken Wing? So Pinholes Graham put out a vid on his career in the context of his bullshit leadership award, which is how I discovered his love of flying elbows. All you have to do is look at his tenure in Vancouver. That shows you his leadership. And Jared Warren since 1991, biggest winners and losers of the NHL trade deadline. Also, that Lightning Sabres game on Sunday afternoon was game of the year. Correct.
I thought the Rangers didn't do all that well.
They should have traded Trocheck.
They could. Well, they probably couldn't find a buyer for Tro. So that at the price
not
that they
at their
wanted.
value, but the problem is they should have lowered it just a touch because they're not going to get anywhere close to that next year. So what do you do? That's my question.
Hold on.
Artem Otto. Sorry, he's probably going back to his shed. So we'll go back to this in the meantime. 5 points vision. Woo. Artem Otto. A Ravens fan on X said he would shave his head if Maxx Crosby got traded to the Ravens. He did, and regret came more instant than ramen noodles. We did go over that, and it was fucking hilarious. And Beast of Metal 1989 for 20 bones. Because of that, I reworked some things. Captain Chicken Wing now equals Messier. His fake trophy now equals Captain Chicken Wing Award for leader. Shit. Druba, how does Sandman a la the Dutchman? He's now Captain Chicken Wing the second. Oh, he'd love that.
See, you're setting up your follow-up tweet or your follow-up super chat in that first one. See, the Beast of Metal, he's layered. He has intricacies involved.
It's a Beast of Metalception.
Yes.
It's just there's layers upon layers. It's like an onion. You're slowly unpeeling it and suddenly getting back to it. Jared Russell, 4 of the top 9 Red Wing centers have all been injured in the last 10 days, including Larkin and Kopp, our number 1 and 2 centers. I hate March. Beware the Ides of March, my friend. Et tu brute, then fall the Red Wings. MK3A, anything from the Bengals yet? What if they move to Kentucky? Well, if they have their stadium deal expire, the Bengals did do a couple things. They signed Boy McAfee for their edge. So I would say it's just like they're just trying to find somebody to replace Trey Hendrickson. It's you better hope Shamar Stewart has more than 1 fucking sack next year. It's bad. But nobody's getting fired, right?
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody at all. Ooh, and Tony Nicolaude. Favorite composers. Personally, I love Holst. Ooh, I don't know if I'm a composer per se.
I like Mozart. He's pretty good. That Beethoven fella is all right.
The Beethoven fella.
Who did the William Tell overture?
Shoot, I forget who that is.
Who wrote the William
Tell
Bach?
Overture? I'm not sure.
All right, we gotta find this out. It's so good.
Chopin's Funeral March. That's always a classic. I would go.
Is it Rossini? It's a Rossini.
I would rather go with the most inappropriately named song for what it is now.
Yeah.
Entry of the Gladiators. You know what that song is, right?
Which one is that?
That
one's
That's the
amazing.
circus theme song now, and it's supposed to be a pompous song about strongmen coming in.
Yes, that one's also great. What's the the one the organist plays? That dun 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 dun. Charge is fucking amazing. That's not a symphony, of course, but it's a nice little ditty. But the William Tell overture was by Gioacchino Rossini.
Oh, Giacchino
And it was done in 1829.
Ooh,
wow.
Nice. That's why they have horses.
And was the last of Rossini's 39 operas.
Ooh, very nice. And Bryce Cox, 7826. Tree, make sure you Yinzers take care of my boy MPJ. Also, U.S. domination continues in the World Baseball Classic. Thank the Lord we don't use the A lot of geopolitical questions if we lost to Mexico. Just putting it out there. And I will not say them. That's just how it is. 5. You were kind of just sitting there in the distance. I wasn't sure what was happening.
I was contemplating had we made it to the end of the super chats, and it appears we have. And now it's time for the immaculate gritty.
Gritty.
I did not gritty this episode.
Ooh, but yes,
we did not have the 50 bomb worthy of a gritty. Ooh, Pirates and you're gonna fucking own this
Jeff
shit.
Decker and Pittsburgh,
didn't
Washington.
one of the
Also do Pittsburgh, Montreal.
I think Adam LaRoche, right? Played for
LaRoche, correct. I'm trying to think of someone a little more obscure though. Let's go with Mike Morse.
Mike Morse. Ooh, and played third base. Did Spanky LaValliere ever play third base?
No, I think it was just a pure catcher. Bream never played third. I'm trying to think who
Bream was
played
lefty.
third very briefly. Oh, Andy LaRoche. Not Adam.
Andy LaRoche.
Andy played third base for a little bit.
Go.
Houston played third base. Jeff Dominguez.
Okay, you're on it this time.
Matt Dominguez, I mean.
Matt Dominguez. Oh, you're cooking today. Ooh,
Houston, Washington, or Houston, Montreal. There's also that.
Ooh, Legrand. Did Rusty Staub ever play for the Astros?
I don't think so.
Believe he did.
Maybe. You want to try it?
No. Don't do it.
We'll check it out later.
I don't feel good.
Fair enough. Trying to think who else. Did Rick Ankiel play for Houston?
I don't think so.
trying to think here. We'll come back to this one. Houston, San Diego. Joe Musgrove's the really easy one.
Oh, Rusty Staub did play for the fucking Astros. Fucking A, man.
Andy
did.
Bennis.
That's cheating. It's cheating.
Fuck.
He started his
Cody-
career in fucking Houston. What the fuck?
Fred McGriff.
Okay.
Montreal.
40
We'll roll
plus
with.
year career for Pedro Martinez.
Yep. I'm trying to think of somebody along those lines.
Larry
Wendell
Walker.
White, Larry Walker, Moises Alou.
Yeah.
No,
No,
he gets
you dumbass.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
he had
You
some
would
bad
agree with me.
years. He might have had some bad years at the end.
Probably late.
Wonder if Tim Raines is plus 40.
It has to be. He played a long time.
Yeah.
And third base played plus 40 WAR. Ooh. There's some good ones you can name here.
Ooh, a third baseman that was plus 40.
Brooks Robinson.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yeah, all right. An Astro. You can put Rusty Staub there. You can put
Yeah, we'll do Rusty Staub, the Grand Orange. 14%.
14%. Yeah, pretty high. And then
San Diego, Houston. We'll just put Musgrove.
okay. All right, football it is. We fucked
Yep.
that up. You were
Oh,
cooking
oh,
and then
we
you
fucked that
weren't.
up hard.
Ooh, a Cardinal and a
Danny Shelton.
Danny. Nope.
Shit.
Shit. Way to start things off, you dumbass.
Fuck you.
Jesus.
Did Shelton Quarles ever play for Arizona?
Mm.
I don't know.
A Cardinal and a Buccaneer. Gosh.
I feel like I want to guess Nickel Roby Coleman, maybe? I don't know.
We're gonna suck at this one. Ooh, a
Yeah.
Falcon and a Patriot.
Mohamed Sanu.
Oh, nice. That's the highest one.
Highest one.
A Falcon and a Buck.
Steve DeBerg.
There you go. Nice catch-all. A Falcon and an Eagle.
Some ones here. I mean, I'm trying to think like who, like
Michael
quarterbacks.
Vick.
Kinda. AJ Feely. Shit.
No. Mike Vick.
We'll do Mike Vick. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we're getting lazy. 58%. Nice.
And the Carolina Hurricanes scored a goal. Great. Yay.
The Eagles and the Cardinals. I'm thinking of a defensive.
Well, I mean, if we're doing now, we could probably do someone like Isaac Siumalo, but he hasn't played for the Cardinals yet.
Isn't there a running back? That was an Eagle and a
Terrell Buckhalter? No.
These fucking Kevin Cobb. That's a good one. NS Hammerhead.
We'll do Kevin Cobb.
That's a great one.
14%. The problem is the Cardinals have had so many guys who've like come and gone. It's just
Was the Pasternaut ever a Cardinal?
yes.
All right, Josh Johnson.
So it'd be him in New England.
Oh,
Dobby.
there you go. And what about Josh Johnson? For
No, he never played for the Buccaneers. Or
no,
the Cardinals. Never played for the Cardinals.
no. Okay, Nar.
Oh, Chris Chandler.
There you go. This was quarterback heavy, boys. Oh, let's go for it all. Let's see if we can do only quarterbacks. Oh, except for Sanu ruins it.
Yeah.
Only
we can do
one team.
It's just like guys who just randomly came and gone. We can just move briefly.
Who
So we
played
can
for
do
as a backup and then just never, and just
or as a rookie. You could just do something like that. So
who was their backup last year?
backup quarterback, Tanner McKee.
Was he a draft pick?
Yes.
Nice.
And then Tampa
2%.
Bay, we can roll with
Mike Allstott. Didn't he only play for Tampa Bay? Give me the big guy.
Luke
You
Goedeke,
want to go Luke Goedeke?
an offensive lineman. And
And,
then we'll roll with Michael Onwenu.
All right.
Offensive lineman. He's his way to roll.
Boo. 2 mistakes. Horrible.
Fucking
All right.
up, boys. We're
Puckism.
fucking up. And here we go.
Puckism.
And Tony Nicolati, will you stream the World Baseball Classic?
Ooh, that's a
Finals?
pass. That's a pass.
That's a solid one, man.
That's a pass. Kelly Kissio. The only one I know is Theron Henry.
Tyrone Henry. Ooh.
Yeah.
Fancy. Tyrone Henry.
Ooh, there's so many Rangers and Lightnings. So many Ranger Lightning crossover
Yeah,
there.
just Take your pick, dude. Honestly,
Yeah.
That's
Dan
all-
Girardi.
Tommy Albaline.
fucking Ryan McDonough. Fucking Marty
Tampa
St.
Bay
Louis,
Dallas.
Ryan Callahan.
Dan Kessa.
Mhm.
Tampa Bay, New York Ranger, dude.
Go way back. Go farther. Yeah.
Jeff Blomberg.
No.
I know what happened. He got drafted in the expansion draft, but he never played for the Buccaneers. Or the Vikings. That's what happened. That's what fucked
it. You
That's what
fucked
did
the
it.
ball. You fucked the ball. That would have been like 0.001%.
Rob Zamner.
Damn, that's something nobody would fucking know, dude. A Ranger with 80 plus penalty, Dan Carcelo,
Yeah. Matt Rempe.
Matt Remps. Gosh, who was an agitator back in the
I'm
day?
just thinking-
Sean Avery.
Ty Domi.
Yes. Ryan Reeves would have plus 40, and he only played a couple seasons.
Nick Fodio.
Bodio, nice. Was he a goon back in the day?
Yeah, he was a goon back in the
Old
80s.
goon.
Back in the 80s.
Ooh, a star with 80 plus
You
penalties.
also do a
and-
power forward too. So there's also that. So let's go with Basil McRae.
Oh, that's an elite pull right there.
And then New Jersey, you can move back. So we'll keep going. We'll do Mel Bridgman.
There you go.
Got 80
All right, we have reached the conclusion of the show.
Oh, Baylor Reichert.
Oh.
Bam Adebayo at 62 points.
Uh-oh.
Bam Adebayo at
Bam,
62
out of
points.
Bayou. Out of
Bam,
Bayou.
bam, thank you, ma'am. Adebayo. Really?
Out of Bayou, a nice little freak for scoring 100 points.
That is fucking hilarious. Bam Adebayo has 64
62
points.
points. 64
Nintendo,
and counting.
64 points, but
He's
it is the
stacking them
Wizards.
buckets. He's stacking them.
It's
He's
the
just
Wizards.
laying them on top as tall as he is. Bam.
Yep. Well, we've reached
Out of
the end of the
Bayou.
stream 5.
We have done it.
Done our
Thanks to
search.
everyone for tuning in. You know, you could have gone to Grossi and Perna, but you stayed with a bald man and an autistic dude. And
Yeah.
so that's what I
Hilarious.
love about you guys. A
Ah.
guy with ADHD, a guy with autism together as ADHD. We just try to live through it. I don't know. Do you have both? Do you think you have both?
I
ADHD?
don't think I have ADHD. I don't think I have ADHD.
I don't think you do. You can
Yeah.
actually make it, but sometimes you get distracted, like earlier when you.
Well, I
just
was looking
lost
at the Pens game, dude.
That's
I was
true.
watching
though.
the
You
Pens
can't.
game.
Yeah, it's hard to do two things. Like just getting distracted is not ADHD.
Yeah, exactly. Thank
You're
you
just
very
distracted. People, there's so many
much.
distractions.
Bingo.
All right, I love you.
Love
We
you,
will
boys.
See you.
Probably maybe Thursday. We'll
Maybe.
see.